Nobody told me when I was a kid it's no big deal, but I wish they did. Wolverine is gay. I'd learned the hard way that Wolverine is gay. I lowered my pants at a men's room, John. Accidental wide stance, San Diego Comic-Con. Wolverine is gay. Put that claw away. Wolverine is gay. And so's Bobby Drake. Thanks to Jean Grey, Wolverine is gay. And that's perfectly okay. Just get ready for it, because it's going to happen.
Don't worry about us, Dingo. Let's go, bub.
Cameras are on.
008, hold us heading. All systems are okay here. Winds are westerly at 10 knots. Okay, this is NASA 1 calling 10. I've got a blowout. Vapor 3. Introduce to 0. Engines out. Can't hold altitude. Correction.
A man barely alive. Gentlemen, we can rebuild him.
Made it out of surgery.
We have the technology. We have the capability to make the world's first bionic man.
First thing came to mind to wake up. I'm here to make the best goddamn comics.
We'll be that man.
None of this lukewarm, hot and ready, mediocre bullshit. Putting it all out there.
Better than he was before.
Glorious Rex 2. Best thing I've ever touched. They're gonna have to make fireproof paper for me in 2024 because I'm drawn with straight fire.
Better, stronger, faster.
Check out Glorious Rex 2 Second Chance. Get on board for the chain train.
Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy.
And I said this too. It's the same. It would be as if these SJWs said, Pearl Harbor was bombed by the military. They had a lot of good success in bombing Pearl Harbor. And so the military's doing great, isn't it? It's because they're the military that did that. No, It's a different military. We care about our military, our comic book industry. We don't care about Japan.
That's right.
I'm telling you right now. I mean, Comicsgate, we need to call ourselves the third atomic bomb. We need to go over there and take out Japan for good and all. We've got to make these comics bigger and better than their manga. We got to do it.
I was going to go there, but I'm like, I don't want to put Ethan's channel in trouble again.
Why am I so hungry?
Because you're watching football. The whole game is basically an elaborate scheme to make you buy more food.
What are you talking about?
Dude, think about it.
When I saw that when I saw that American Graffiti Diner and then we were on the mummy ride, I said, me and Anna, we got a lot in Tutankhamun.
Passeggio tutta sola per le strade, guardando attentamente i monumenti. La classica straniera con un'aria strana che gira stanca tutta la città. A un certo punto della passeggiata mi chiama da una parte un ragazzino. Sembrava a prima vista tanto per benino. Si offre a far da guida per la città. Pedro, Pedro, Pedro. Altro che ragazzino che per benino sapeva molte cose più di me. Mi ha portato tante volte a vedere le stelle, ma non ho visto niente di Santa Fe. Pedro, 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 praticamente il meglio di Santa Fe. Pedro, 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 fidati di me. Pedro, 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 praticamente il meglio di Santa Fe. Pedro, 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 Pedro,
Wix gives you the freedom to tell your story. With a perfect
My brothers, I have found the queen. She is as beautiful as they say. She smells so nice. She smells of the great Ebola. But my brothers, she is being tormented by the non-believers. We must save her. We must spit on them. We must protect her, for she knows the way. Come, brothers, let us show them why they do not know the way. You do not know the way. You do not know the way. You do not know the way. But our queen will show us the way.
Let us sniff the queen.
Do you know the way?
sick, she choked on dick. VVs on both my wrists. I was in the trunk bucket, now I'm out in all my shit.
Hit the base with a guac emoji. Turn gang to the guacamole. Can't hurt me, I'm with my OGs. Can't nerf me, Sandy LP.
Shit, turn them fist and fist. Where the packet at, they want it so bad. They been asking where they credit. Oh, that's me. Done on my hip, fuck you me. But ain't in that chopper with my team. Oh, know me, boy. See, you've done it now. You are fucked.
Let's spot the theme, watch my eyes grow. Sipping hella lean, smoking hydro. When I hit the reef, turn it tidal. Gary is my shadow, bitch, he go wherever I go.
Gary hit him with the. Gary hit him with the.
Gary hit him with the. I'm a stone face killer like my motherfucking house is. Summit hit that do-si-do and smack you where your mouth is. Heard they want a solo, I can't do that till we out this. Grab my clarinet and smoke them up his body ounces. My treat the finger flash, rub it on. I'm addicted to this cash, I want it all. Let the chopper blow his brad, bend him over, set relax. Put some lead up in his ass, still hetero.
You know the crab like money.
Know the spines like fun.
Know the store keeps shining.
Know the squid likes guns.
What we all got in common when the shit's said and done is a dead fucking road. Cheddar city that we run. Let's start the theme, watch my eyes grow. Sipping hella lean, smoking hydro. When I hit the reef, turn it tidal. Gary is my shadow, bitch, he go wherever I go.
Gary hit him with the. Gary hit him with the.
Gary hit him with the.
Dance, dance to the dead.
Did you know your skin is the largest organ of your body? The lightweight moisturization of Old Spice lotion is like treating your skin to a glamorous vacation in.
And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to get it out of what's in my head. And I feel it, a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and get real high. And I see to the top of my lungs what's going on. And I say, hey, and he prays. Oh my God, do I pray? I pray to see good things. And I say, hey, I say, what's going on? And I say, just keep it inside. Learn how to hide your feelings. What's going on? Yeah!
Mexican Americans love their nanas and their nonos and their ninas and their ninos. Nanu, nanu, nina, no, no. Mexican Americans love their nanas and their nonos and their ninas and their ninos. Nanu, nanu, nina, no, no. Mexican Americans love their nanas and their nonos and their ninas and their ninos. Nanu, nanu, nina, no, no. Mexican Americans love their nanas and their nonos and their ninas and their ninos. Nanu, nanu, nina, no, no. Mexican Americans love their nanas and their nonos and their ninas and their ninos. Nanu, nanu, nina, no, no. Mexican Americans love their nanas and their nonos and their ninas and their ninos. Nanu, nanu, nina, no, no. Mexican Americans love their nanas and their nonos and their ninas and their ninos. Nanu, nanu, nina, no, no. Mexican Americans love their nanas and their nonos and their ninas and their ninos. Nanu, nanu, nina, no, no.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like he's kind of got a little bit dark.
The Cocaine Casino.
I did hear about that. That there was
He
a
jacking off.
Nanu, nanu, nina, no, no. Mexican Americans love their nanas and their nonos and their ninas and their ninos. Nanu, nanu, nina, no, no. Mexican Americans love their nanas and their nonos and their ninas and their ninos. Nanu, nanu, nina, no, no.
Hey, I'm back. Double dipping today for the second time. Welcome to the show. You are now live with your host and the most froze. They call me Glacier. CEO of Glacier Mountain Comics. What's up, peeps? It's your boy, Glacier Artist Pro Secrets, and we are now live with episode 33 of On Ice. Kino, Casino, Orgy, Full House, Yellow Flush. They say the house always wins, unless you got a yellow flush. Welcome. Call link is in the chat. If you have fortitude of the testicular kind, you could click the link and see your way into a good time. Yeah. Alright, so rumor has it the Kino Casino boys, Ashton and Paris, the guys that constantly take the moral high ground, the guys that make all their content about ridiculing degeneracy, have been caught with their hands in the honey, their hands in the cookie jar, caught red-handed. All kinds of degeneracy happened in Las Vegas. And they say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but I guess that ain't true if you're Canadian, don't you know? These boys done fucked up Discord leaks, messages. Oh, man. One time, apparently one of their fans, one of their diehard fans is a high roller, a baller, if you will. And 25 grand for a suite in Vegas, paid for by the fan. And apparently a lot of other things want to go on. Oh my God, I can't even bring myself to say some of the things that happened. And these are the guys that wear the crown of going after everybody else's degeneracy, everybody else's hard times, everybody else's addictions. But we're here today to shine a light on that hypocrisy. And right here, with your host, the most froze, Glacier, I just want to let the world know that for the second time today, twice, TWO, 2 sweets, the Kino Casino boys have once again, earlier today, the Kino Casino boys, they were Ralphinated by the Ralph male, terminated, Ralphinated from existence. Right now, do you know what's gonna happen to the Kino Casino boys now? Kino Casino boys are about to be frozen. It gets cold during the glacier winter. A lot of felting. A lot of hibernating. Freezing of accounts. All kinds of crazy things happen in the Glacier Mountain and during the Glacier Winter. It's only right that the Kino Casino boys have been trying to cover their tracks. But you know what they say. Why cover your tracks when you can just let it snow? Let it snow. Let it snow.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like he's kind of gone a little bit dark.
The
He's
cocaine casino.
I did hear about that. That there was
PPP jacking off while Andy Worski used one of their fans as a dildo.
Is that what was said? I heard
fat black prostitute.
So Worski and PPP.
Holy shit! Was that? Holy! It's only 18 seconds in, bruh. Was that not like a lot of information to process all at once? cocaine, using your fan, the fuck, tranny black hooker, what? Warski, Andy Paris, say it ain't so, brother. Say it ain't so, man. What were you thinking? Maybe you weren't thinking. Damn. You fell off the wagon, but I didn't know it was like this. Oh my god, it's so sus. What are you, like, pushing your fan inside of the hooker? Like, oh my, I don't even want to think about this shit. Shame on you, Kino Casino boys. Shame on you. God damn hypocrisy.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like he's kind of gone a little bit dark.
The
He's like,
cocaine casino.
I did hear about that there was
PPP jacking off while Andy Worski used one of their fans as a dildo.
Is that what was said? I heard
fat black prostitute.
So Worski and PPP had a hotel suite in Vegas. They're pay pigs. It seems like there was one pay pig who paid up to like
weirdo
$26K for this Vegas adventure.
Yeah.
And they had a bunch of black hookers in the room, and Worski was grinding on one while PPP
Worski was participating like a puppet.
Yeah.
Was this guy's losing his virginity, and the guy who
were
paid
they
for
watching
it was,
this guy fuck a hooker?
Yeah, and
kind
PPP
of?
was recording it or just jacking off or something, and he.
Bruh. See what I mean? A lot of times, the guys doing the most critiquing are sometimes projecting. This is fucking crazy. This is crazy. You like, what? This doesn't even make sense. Like you're like the puppet master of virginity. Making your fans' dreams come true. This is insane, bruh. This is insane.
And they were driving him around Vegas in the back of a truck because he couldn't fit.
Now, what's interesting is I've heard this betrayal of this story comes from like a long-time Worski supporter. Is that true? Are the people turning on the... Seems like people are turning on the casino.
They had one meetup.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's all they
You know how
did.
many meetups I've had?
That's all it takes. Frog Tony might be right about this one. I mean, look at Tampa. Look what came from Tampa Comic-Con. Holy fuck. You know how much shit came from that one meetup? And it was like predicting the future too. It's insane. All it takes is one. Shout out to Anner. All it takes is one.
No sorts of...
No one ever ended up jerking off in a corner while you had sex with a prostitute, thankfully. I wanted to. I asked you to. You said no, and I said
Multiple
okay.
guys with their dicks wiggling around?
I haven't read all the details.
More
but it
guys than
sounds,
whores they had.
It sounds not... From a guy who From a guy who goes, don't you think Nick Rekieta needs to find God? Don't you think God would want Nick Rekieta's friend to be high on cocaine in a Vegas hotel room while you jerk off in the corner?
And Worski said that PPP has a girlfriend and she's so ugly that PPP won't let anyone see her.
That sounds about right, yeah. I think any woman who dates PPP.
Oh my God.
Is not going to be a good looking
Just
lady.
imagine. I mean, you've seen. He
Why
looks
even
like
date her though? At that point,
I mean,
to have closeness with someone.
Yeah,
I mean,
you don't need that shit.
Yeah,
we have guys on camera getting caught by predator poachers going, I love the Kino Casino.
Yeah.
What's the guy? You never hear a guy being like, after I raped that kid,
What
I
do
went.
you want, like a handout?
I want
you gotta go on the attack,
I
man.
want you don't have pedophile fans.
No. You gotta go.
Acknowledgement.
Fat. None of that shit matters. Look at him. Imagine
I'm just
PPP
saying.
jacking off while he's watching Worski fuck a hooker with
I don't
another
want to picture
man.
that. Why did you ask me to picture that? That was
Just
the last.
picture it.
Stop saying
Fucking
picture
disgusting.
it. Oh man,
Nick Rekieta could have got all his kids on cocaine. It would be more palatable than that shit.
I think it actually it is wild for Worski to be Worski and PPP lecturing Nick Rekieta about drugs is the most,
especially when their girlfriend's so ugly.
Yeah.
No, but he's right. Like, them lecturing anybody about drugs. Like, dude, we all seen the behind the scenes pictures. Like, when was it? Like, almost a year ago, but not a year ago. Like 8 months ago. Fucking PPP just came out of this weird fucking. It's like a binge, like an alcohol drug binge, but it's like also like seasonal, like when his manic like depression shit kicks in, and the same people that are turning on him now, a couple of them were the ones that turned on him back then. They're the ones that leaked all those pictures. Like, his house is fucking, you can't even fucking walk on the floors, and it's all over the couches and tables too, and he's just fucking getting drink till he can't stay awake anymore, and then just sleeping forever on the couch, getting up and doing it all over again. It's like what, like a 2-month-long fucking binge the last time he did that shit. Oh, so many pictures. I'm not making it up. Go just fucking Google it or something. It'll come up. But that's what I'm saying. Like, Vito's right. Those are the last two guys that should be telling Rekieta anything about fucking drugs or anything.
It is wild for Worski to be Worski and PPP lecturing Nick Rekieta about drugs is the most,
especially when their girlfriend's so ugly.
Yeah, they're not living their best lives.
Yikes.
Well, we'll see. Maybe we'll have another crazy Vegas shindig where they can all jerk off in each other's mouths and call it a Sunday.
Yeah.
As is the Kino Casino way. Guys, subscribe.
That guy, that Medicare masochist seemed like a real fucking like weirdo.
Is he another guy who was at this meetup?
He's the one
He's
that
the guy
funded
funding
it.
their whole show.
Yeah.
It's so
like it's just one guy paying.
Did
them.
Gabe Hoffman visit? Did Gabe Hoffman get an invite to the Kino Casino room?
He kind of disappeared.
Gabe Hoffman, I think, has been chased away at this point. I think Gabe Hoffman finally realized, wait, maybe this fat guy and his cokehead friend who jerk off on each other
Maybe
this was not my way to
back into Hollywood.
Yeah.
Maybe Horseman isn't my way back into Hollywood.
Holy shit.
Maybe I'm gonna go.
Oh, I
some more
forgot that.
rocks
He was
with my
also an
mind.
Eric July guy, Gabe Hoffman.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, the problem is Ralph got sober,
and now he's.
That's the problem. Well, the problem is Ralph got sober.
Hey, guy, Gabe Hoffman.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, the problem is Ralph got sober,
and now he's more powerful
for 3
than
days,
ever.
and now everyone's destroying themselves.
Even the courts can't keep him away. They're trying. Johnny Rocket for 10. Kino Casino hires hookers for their fans and sits in the cuck chair. Meanwhile, fans of Big's probably can't even get a copy of Super Killer. Felt it. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like he's kind of gone a little bit dark. He's like,
wait.
It's still available on Indiegogo.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, the problem is Ralph got sober,
and now he's more powerful
for 3
than
days,
ever.
and now everyone's destroying themselves.
Even the courts can't keep him away. They're trying.
This is gonna sound sus, but yeah, the Trump and the hair through the visor, like that look fits Vito. Like that should be his look. Just doesn't have to be a Trump hat all the time. But yeah, that hair like that through the visor. And then you just got to work on the rest of the outfit. He's almost found his look. He's almost there.
Johnny Rocket for 10. Kino Casino hires hookers for their fans and sits in the cuck chair. Meanwhile, fans of Big's probably can't even get a copy of Super Killer. Felted Elephant still available on Indiegogo.
It is I!
Whoa, no. Don't you fucking say it. I know what you were going to say. Jesus Christ. It just saved my channel. I don't even have Rossi on here. It's crazy. I almost yeeted myself. All right, folks. We'll be back after these messages. Yeah.
We're gonna get you, not another piece. We're gonna get you, we're gonna get you, not another get you, not another piece. We're gonna get you, we're gonna get you, not another piece. We're gonna get you, we're gonna get you, not another piece. We're gonna get you.
Remember, you
Gonna get you, not another piece. We're gonna get you, we're gonna get
said to Yellow Flash, remember when you wanted to fight me in real life? Let's make it happen. Pick a venue.
I am prepared to fight Yellow Flash.
He did issue a threat to you.
we're gonna get you, not another piece. We're gonna get you, we're gonna get you, not another piece. We're gonna get you.
As we continue on to bring you what you want, as we proceed to give you what you need. Welcome back. Episode 33 of On Ice. I'm your host and most froze, Glacier, CEO of Glacier Mountain Comics. What's up, peeps? It's your boy, Glacier Artist Pro Secrets. And as I take a puff of the Thor's hammer and bring you this next piece of history, this is when everybody's been talking about fight me. Everybody's been about the fights for the last 2 or 3 nights. Been about the fights for the last 2 or 3 nights. So we don't want to forget this piece of history. Remember? Vito wanted to meet up. Vito manned up. Vito sacked up. He challenged Yellow Flush to a fair one. Yellow Flush didn't do it. Turned it down. Ran away, but Fat Boy couldn't run far, let me tell you. Yellow Flush, Yellow Flush, Yellow Flush, Yellow Flush, Yellow Flush, Yellow Flush. Everything you do is bitter when with vitriol, so Daddy Eric and Daddy Gary can pound you in the ass. You can go on FNT and get pounded in the ass. That's what you want. That's what you need. That's what you get. Everything you do is out of hate, spite, and vitriol. Look how many variant covers you've done out of spite. How many? How many spurg outs on Twitter and YouTube comments have you done? Just to please Daddy Eric. Please Daddy Gary. And most of all, Daddy Glenn. But here we have what they call, what do you guys call it? I think it's receipts. Yeah, receipts. Similar to when Gaylord Raptor tried to set up a squabble with Liam and JDA. And JDA, the manlet, turned it down. We could have had the manlet fight of the century. But JDA is scared. He's not down for the fighting. Same way. This is in the same vein. Yellow Flush. Big man with all that barking. But he just won't man up. He won't do it. You know, Yellow Flush gets dominated and handcuffed to the bed. every other night. That's what the rumor mill says. All right, let's watch Yellow Flush not fight Vito.
Remember, you said to Yellow Flash, remember when you wanted to fight me in real life? Let's make it happen. Pick a venue.
I am prepared to fight Yellow Flash.
He did issue a threat to you.
Yeah, during a live stream, right?
Yeah.
He kept saying, well, you know, he better not show his face around here or
I'll suck his I
had forgotten
I'll
about
knock his
that.
cock off
and then
with my
all
mouth.
this stuff's been going on now, and somebody was like, hey, remember that time Yellow Flash said he wanted to kick your ass? And I said, I do remember that.
Do you remember that?
I wonder if he holds true to that.
I
Let's
bet he'll
find
puss out. Let's see if he pusses out.
Well, he's
Or any of his Friday
anyone who
night-
mentions this tweet to him, he's been untagging himself. They're like, hey, Yellow Flash, are you going to fight
Oh,
Vito?
you
And he
bitch.
clicks the little untag so he doesn't see the notifications for it anymore.
Yellow bitch guy.
Felt it. Yellow Flush. Felt it. Yellow Flush down the drain. Yellow Flush down the hole. Yellow Flush down the pipe. Yellow Flush down the sewer. You don't win shit on a Yellow Flush. Hey.
He's not going to fight me. I would honestly, I would
You'd
train
kick the shit out of him.
I would have this show. We'd document it. I'd get a personal trainer. I'd go to the boxing gym.
And wherever he was, whatever he was looking at, I would have somebody about to molest a kid.
Right.
And he cannot stop thinking and staring at that.
Because you know what motivates me more than anything is just pure annoyance. I just want this guy to shut the fuck up. Because right now he's fighting with Ethan. He's like, well, Vito said we this one time, and that means he's. And I'm like, you know what? I just want to beat the shit out of one guy who just will not shut up about these stupid fucking.
He's trying to
ancient
do what I
tweets.
did to Eric July.
Yeah.
To Ethan Van Sciver, but that's not going to work.
No, because Ethan's funny and fun.
Talented.
Yellow Flash goes, the thing about Spider-Man. Wet Bandit for 2, Vito versus Flash. The loser gets chemically castrated.
Yes.
If Flash wins, I will give him the domain yellowflashguy.com, which I currently own. Wet Bandit for 2, Vito versus Flash. The loser gets chemically castrated.
Yes.
If Flash wins, I will give him the domain yellowflashguy.com, which I currently own. So that's on the table. If Yellow
Where's
Flash
it go?
wants
Wait,
that,
where does it point?
you can look
Let
at
me
where
see.
it goes.
Yellowflashguy.com.
So if he wins, he can have the domain yellowflashguy.com.
Yellowflashguy.com. Hammer Flash. Hammer Yellow Flash with yellowflashguy.com.
And if
Fucking
he gets
hammer him.
it, which currently goes to the Wikipedia article on child grooming. I don't know why.
I've been fucking muted. Smoke it if you got it. Now's the time. We'll be back after these messages. Take a smoke break. On me.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Tonight, we're getting fucked up. Tonight, we're getting fucked up.
Don't be a crybaby! Don't be a crybaby! Don't.
You can't stay scared forever, Sarah.
Thug life. Thug life. Thug life.
Adios, turd nuggets. Adios, turd nuggets.
Hello?
Hey, Alex, you gotta come back to work.
I quit there fucking months ago, man.
How baked are you right now?
Who is this?
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you? Look at me, boy! Don't you smoke crack? You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you? Look at me, boy! Don't you smoke crack? You smoke crack.
Alright, and we're back. Another piece of lore that must not be forgotten. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know why I said that like a fucking supervillain. But yeah. When Rackets had Clippa punch him in the face. Because we're gonna get into some Clippa. It's been a minute.
Here we go. ASE Presents says, this is Riley. Do you guys know this? Riley, last time I was in LA, he's like, will you punch me in the face? Ooh. And we can record it.
So we didn't immediately sip.
And I was like, Riley, I don't hate you. I don't know how to punch you in the face, like angrily. But I tried. And actually, the first time I fucking failed because, like, it was weird punching my friend in the face. But
I'll
the
be happy to
second
punch you in
time,
the face.
the second time I did. I punched him right in the fucking mouth, and it was great. Riley's awesome. He says, you are all stuck in the past while I'm already hating on ice on 3, 4, and 5. Hashtag we will win. Hashtag Clipaverse. Hashtag pull up diapers.
Thanks for the Versace shades, Nick. Thanks for all the nice words, too. As for you, Eric, I guess we're just getting started, aren't we, big boy?
Yeah!
5'1". Do I look 5'1"? 5'1". Do I look 5'1"?
Oh, fuck. That was good. I want to see it again. No, not the whole thing. God damn it. Every day. Every day. They only had the punch at the very end. Every day is a fucking nightmare. I have my camera frozen. What the fuck? And my eyes are closed. Holy shit. Hey. Is that working? There we go. StreamYards, why am I paying you? Look at my fucking camera. Fix this shit. What the fuck? There's like a fucking... It looks like I'm fucking streaming from a fucking cave in Afghanistan, fucking lagging and pixelated, and you charge me $50 a fucking month. What the fuck? This fucking sucks. Is there something else like StreamYards? But not that one that Dark Gift uses.
Hey, what's up?
That's just
What's up,
ass.
brother? How's it going?
Your boy didn't do too bad, did he? I want that to be my last word.
Roundbow 6 cents.
Oh, shit's ass. That's $50. Alright, so I want to EFAP this. This is probably like, I don't know, 5 months ago. Fucking kill stream.
NDA, that's gay.
Clip Sama got the fucking got the clip of the kill stream where the Ralph Mail interviews Clippa and Mint.
NDA, that's gay. You should be.
Hello.
Hello. How's it going?
Doing great. How are you, Ethan?
How's our levels? Are we sounding good?
You sound good. Everything's looking good. Yeah. Sound great.
Except for these saggy tits over here. That's not looking great. Could be better.
Gravity's got them.
Gravity has been proven here on the kill stream. Now, okay. So, you know, usually I do these interviews just off the top, right? And so that's how we're going to do it tonight as well. Welcome to the show, Autistic Boobs, also known as Mint Salad, and Riley, also known as Young Clippa, here on the stream. Now, certain things, of course, can't go into because of things, stuff of that nature, etc. And so I understand that, but what has it been? Has it been 2 full weeks now? A week or a week and a half? I'm not sure how long it's been. A week, I guess. Like 8 days,
Only been like
right?
7 days.
Yeah. It's only been like 7 days. So, what can you talk about, Riley? And how's things been going the last 7 days?
Well, things are going great now. It's nice being home where everybody knows where I'm at, and they can call the cops on me anytime they want.
That's a great
Fortunately, I haven't had drugs since Denver, and I guess I'll just never have drugs again, ever. I've lost all of my freedoms in this country over my free speech, right to protest bad art and make fun of rich people who are dumber than I am.
Yeah, so I'll dance around some things too, but again, there's certain things you can't say, but my take was, and you don't have to comment on it if you don't want, my whole thing was just invite the guy in, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it would have been more fun. You guys had the numbers advantage. I think it would have been good content for everybody, but that's not what happened. And some other things occurred. And
Jesus, hold on a second. What the fuck? Ralph is basically saying he wished they would have gotten invited in and stomped out. He's like, oh, it would have been good content. They outnumber you. Jesus Christ. Kill stream for sure.
You guys had the numbers advantage. I think it would have been. You don't have to comment on it if you don't want. My whole thing was just invite the guy in, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it would have been more fun. You guys had the numbers advantage. I think it would have been good content for everybody, but that's not what happened. And some other things occurred, and we won't get into the specifics of what occurred. But my whole take was, just invite them in, have fun.
Well, for as much as everybody's pretending like this is news, nothing new has actually happened. The incident report that nobody knew was a warrant is from over a year ago, right? It's from a year ago. Oh, I guess less than a year ago.
Yeah.
But that bunny thing is like old news by now to everybody, the bunny stickers. So, we'll see how it goes in court. Apparently, it's illegal to annoy or embarrass people in Texas. And so I might have to really deal with proving that I didn't embarrass Eric July. I hope there's a lot of videos of him saying that he hasn't even paid me any mind. I hope that's out there.
No way.
I got a cough. Hold on. Man, I'm so glad those videos of him saying let's do confrontation and pull up exist. Thank God we got those videos of Eric July. And we also got that big bad booty daddy shit.
Those couldn't exist.
I also know I didn't scare or threaten him, so I just hope there's no videos that say he's not even annoyed by me at all.
Pays you no mind. I hope no videos like that exist. Also, without getting too technical, I've read the statute. It's kind of weird. Actually, I'm not sure I've seen one quite like that. Also, Ben Thorpe said he was going to have me put in jail today too. So who knows? Maybe we'll be pen pals. Yeah. He's an interesting character, wild barracuda, I would say as well. So if you're in the streaming game long enough, I guess you'll get threatened with things like this. But one of the things that I wanted to talk about is this obvious setup job that it's not to do with what happened or didn't happen in Dallas. It has to do with portraying Mint Salad as some type of like person who can't make her own choices, or low IQ, however you want to put it. And in my dealings with her, first off, she got a mean punch. I can say that for one. And second off, in all my dealings with her, high level conversing and DMs, right? That's not you and her DMs. I can tell the difference between you two. That's another thing. He runs all her DMs and he says all this and that. First off, you wouldn't be dumb enough to do that because, well, it would threaten her account for one. And then second off, I can just tell the difference. And, she doesn't strike me, and she can answer for herself here in just a second. But you never struck me as low IQ whatsoever, man.
I think it's because I joke all the time that my IQ is 69, and it's an obvious joke.
Honestly, I've been trying to convince everybody she's too stupid to make her own choices for years. I'm very excited about this new rhetoric. Everybody keep it up. I personally agree with you. Now, she may still find this to be defamatory, and she may not agree with me agreeing with you guys, but Kino, keep it up. You're doing a great job.
No,
my girlfriend's really dumb.
No.
Well, that's still about 15 IQ points higher than Andy Worski. Worski calling somebody low IQ is like just next level type.
Like what?
Shit, I have to say,
well,
but
PPP is doing to Worski what they're saying that I'm doing to men.
That's right.
No.
Like, I'm gonna own this guy. I'm gonna pimp him out for content because he's too stupid to know otherwise.
And that's exactly what he does. And I don't know.
I've never meant to get beaten up by an Asian guy in London. Go ahead.
So puppy.
Good bit. Influencer
step.
boxers, hit her up. I will force her to sign any contracts you need.
I'll just do the influencer boxing. I want to punch people in the face.
You need influencer.
Well, I already know that. But again, through and all that's old history, whatever. I joke about it. And I won't belabor the point, but the thing that happened back then no longer a factor in my life. I'll just say that, and thank God that it is no longer a factor. And none of that stuff would have happened without that. And I have a lot of regrets about that era, and I won't get into it too much because I'm not legally allowed to, actually. But a lot of things went down. NDA, right? NDA, that's gay. It's especially gay when it's issued by a court of law. And so, I won't get into it, but looking back,
Worst case scenario, right? It's like having your free speech fucking gagged literally by the government.
I know all about it. I know all about it. And so, it is what it is. But Mint has always struck me as somebody who could take care of herself quite well. And their whole narrative.
Always struck me with items around the house. She steps on my feet when I tell a joke she doesn't like. She stomps on me. Yeah. So she's always struck me too, Ralph.
But there's this whole thing. She needs to be saved. And Eric July. So first off, Polyfrog, who's a heroin addict, smackhead, and do what you want to do, right? But that's just the fact of the matter. And he put out this thread, and I said, if this thread ain't deleted by the time I start the show tomorrow, you're gonna wish it was. Well, he did delete the thread, and then one of Josh Moon's lackeys, the Mad at the Internet archiver, on his personal account. His other account's been banned. Reposted the thread, and Eric July retweeted it with the same thing he said the night before. And they're really big on this. Mint needs to be saved, and they're pulling up clips. And I saw this Dick Show live, when I guess it was your dad or somebody called in or whatever. And I don't know if people understand this, but perhaps they should. When a person is 18 years or older, they're allowed to do whatever they want to do with their life. And it doesn't matter if their parents like it. It doesn't matter if people watching this show like it. It doesn't matter if, some shitty comic book artist doesn't like it.
Unless it's annoying in Texas.
Right. In that case, then.
An adult can do anything but be annoying in Texas.
Don't mess with Texas. But, you don't have to co-sign decisions people make, but not everybody's co-signed every decision I've made in my life, and I don't even. I was just talking about some of them I don't co-sign in the past, right? But it's my understanding, and without have to reveal your income or anything. My understanding is you do pretty well off of your content, right? So. Yes. Right. Yeah, I think that's fair to say. Yeah. I think that's fair. I think that's fair to say. And again, people don't have to like it. They can say, "Oh, that's bad. That's terrible." But
but what's wrong
pays the
with
bills.
You, man? Why are you? What's wrong with you that you're doing all that?
What?
Yeah, that you're being like that, huh?
In which way? What are you talking about?
Why are you such a fucking whore?
Why am I a whore?
Why are you a Satanist whore?
Why am I a Satanist? That's your question. Well, okay. I don't know where to start. But it all starts with both sets of my parents not raising me.
Motto should be you're not allowed
first
to mess
of
with
all,
Texas.
And if they didn't want me to be a whore, they should have raised me. I'm just saying.
That would have been a good option.
Your official answer. This is the court of public opinion. Okay? You're in the center of the Ralph Female Cinematic Universe on Ethan Ralph's show talking to him about this. This is going to be the most clipped appearance you'll ever have in your life. This will come back 30 years from now. And they'll be like, look, this is proof.
All right.
That
well,
she has a 43 IQ.
Here's the official story, because I saw a clip from me trying to explain this 4 years ago, and I couldn't at all speak. But luckily, it's all this mint salad sauce I've been doing that's helped me learn how to speak. But all right, here's the official story. 0 to 5. I was in a house surrounded
it's
with.
Gonna be way too autistic now. I need a second.
All right, you fucking bitch. This is what you asked for. Uh, 0 to 5 in a house surrounded with 7 other siblings, neglected, not at all raised, was allowed to roam myself. And then I got taken into the foster care system when I was in like 2006 or whatever. Then I got sent through the foster house, the foster care system through like 5 different houses. And then I got adopted by some Christians who only wanted to adopt me in order to put their social status on a pedestal. And they used me as a social symbol. And when I showed signs of wanting to become a graphic artist, you know, if you're a good parent, you'd want to encourage what your children want you to want to do with their life, what they want to do with their career. And my passion was art. They were like, for like 10 years until I barely, before I even like left the house before college, like the month before I left the house for college, it took them this long to be convinced that I could do graphic design as a career, because they wanted me to be a software engineer for like 10 whole years. And they kept me inside my house pretty much. They didn't really let me do anything. They sheltered me pretty heavily as like, what is it called when you overcompensate? They're trying to overcompensate for me being neglected, so they heavily sheltered me. And you know, that does things to a person. And so I was like, you know what? I'd rather just instead of being forced to being forced to learn, what is it called, software engineering, I wanted to be a graphic designer. And do you want to know why the reasons they didn't want me to be a graphic designer?
Why?
Because it's not marketable and you can't make money off of it. Those are the reasons. Those are like the complete opposite reasons of why.
I was gonna say that. I don't think that's true. Actually.
Yeah. Like I had to be like, hey, you know that clock over there that you see that you like? That was graphic design. Oh, okay. Well, you still can't do it as a job.
Tepid
Well,
Annihilator
thanks.
sent $10
Okay.
on Rumble.
And so,
How much weight did mid-game while
I
Riley
decided
wasn't
to
around to
leave
keep her in check?
my house. I actually was at college. Was at college, and then I met Riley, and then I wanted to go to Riley's house, and so I did. And I know I didn't ask my parents, but then they're like, freak out. We're going to cut you off from literally everything, healthcare,
You do sound
dental
retarded.
care.
Like, you do sound it.
I sound retarded. Okay.
Act it, look it.
That makes sense. I don't know how to tell a very good story without.
That's true. Well, did
You
make
know
a
what?
good point. You're not a broadcaster.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I want to say something that I said on air the other day. So first off, Mint Salad, we met under certain circumstances many years ago, 4 years ago, actually. And there was a group of friends and associates or whatever.
The
and
Cowboys. It was a rally.
Yeah. And I won't.
Good idea. I gotta take a hit too. That's probably my favorite kill stream ever.
Get into the dirty pool that was being played by some and telling me one thing behind the scenes and another thing to other people and all this. You guys know what I'm talking about. And that whole thing devolved into a thing that I can't talk about, but whatever. So when I first met Mint Salad, like I think maybe we said 2 or 3 sentences to each other. And that's not a knock on her. She just didn't have the gift of gab. I talked about this on air the other day. I was born with that. I was born being able to talk to anybody, being able to run my mouth. Like when I was a kid, I was talking to adults. I was sitting at the adult table, running my mouth about politics. Like that's just something I was born with. Well, most people aren't born with that, actually, right? It's a gift. They call it the gift of gab. It's just something you're born with. Now you can improve it. And I've seen Mint Salad personally improve, you know, her ability to communicate and get her words out there and make all these videos. And she's worked quite hard at it, actually. And I'll let this play and I'll read
sent
a
$2
few
on
of these.
Thank you, Clipper and Mint, for not killing yourselves. Folded hands, NDA? More like ND gay.
But it's not
Hacka,
something.
hacka.
It's not something you're born with. Most people aren't, right? But it is something you can learn. It is something you can improve at. And you can, yeah, some things you are born with too. Yeah, there are other things. There are other things you can be born with too. That's true. Now. Nightwave Radio in the chat says new state motto should be "You're not allowed to mess with Texas." I see, and I'll read through some more. Tepid Annihilator and Kiosk Man. I will play your song. I just want to get some of this in, and we'll take a little break. I think we're gonna do an IQ test live on air. Actually, is what we were talking about doing.
$5. Ben and Grace make a man sick. Thank you for sending
Yeah,
her
I
to
can't
the
say all the
Shadow
things I
Realm.
want to say.
Yes,
So,
that's true
I'm
too.
gonna pawn it off to Mint and make you guys do an IQ test live.
Yes, we're gonna do one
Come
live.
back, Ralph. I'll give you a better exclusive when I can spew venom.
Yes, I know, and I completely understand. And there's some venom I'd like to spew too, and you know.
Oh, venom.
Oh boy, don't get me started. I'll just say, almost 1 year ago to the day, that I was last allowed to see a connection of mine. I'll just say it like that. And so there's a lot of things I could say. It would just get me in trouble though. So no point in doing that. But I think people can connect the dots. But anyway, Tepid Annihilator. Let me read through some. I don't know if I read that one or not. Says, how much weight did Mint gain while Riley wasn't around to keep her in check? Is what that super chat said there. I don't know.
Bitch.
25 kilos.
Which is like 60 pounds or so, something like that. But I don't think so. Yeah, I don't believe that either. Koof says, thank you, Clippa and Mint, for not killing yourselves. NDA, more like ND gay. Haka haka is what they said there. And again, Kiosk, don't get mad. I will play your song. It's just I want to get some of this interview going here. Do we have an IQ test? So I took one on air, and I think mine was like 112, 115, something like that. And, you know, not super high, but it was decent. And I had to pay $15, though, for the test. So, like, I'm not – we got to find a one that's free, basically. There's a better one even, I think, that's free. So we'll see if somebody in chat can help me out with that, an IQ test. Chat. I know somebody's got one out there, and we'll take one live. And they're really kind of
What are we aiming
weird.
for? What's a pass fail?
Well, I mean, if she gets ahead of me, I am going to be a little offended. But
There's no chance of that, Ralph. Don't you worry.
Well, I still think I would have did better, but it was live on. It's kind of high pressure to take one of these. Yeah, it's kind of high pressure to take one of these on air, actually. So, Coop said,
if she gets under 70, I promise to fuck her only on camera, so everybody knows it's ethical. There needs to be accountability. I'm gonna fuck a retard.
Coop said, "Ain't nothing but steers, queers, and chickens in Texas." Is what he says there as we approach the goal. Now somebody's got to link me an IQ test. NDA. That's right. That's right. Hold it up high and proud. Also, we have callers. If you want to call in, now I expect some of these to be ridiculous, but we'll see. Maybe not all will be ridiculous. Raise your hand if you want to call in. Agartha's still here. Did you want to say anything else, Agartha?
Yeah, I'm still here. A question for Riley and Mint. Does Dick Masterson have any dirt on you? Because that seems to be the insinuation amongst everybody, is that Dick has like some sort of little black book on everybody, and it's not just friends covering for each other.
Do you really believe that? No,
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Okay, I was just wondering if you actually believe that, because they say that Dick's like this mob boss. I'll say this again on air. Yeah. Dick Masterson has never told me to do anything in my life, and I'm same for him. I've never told him to do anything, and that's just not how he operates at all.
When he had a YouTube channel and I was putting clips up, he didn't even tell me what to do then. So
Yeah, that's just not, he's not that guy. I know that's the image that Josh Moon wants to project out there. But Dick Masterson, I'll say this, not to glaze him too hard, one of the best people I know in life, has done so much to help me, could have disavowed me at any time, probably would have made it easier on himself, actually. But that's just not how he operates. And I can't say enough good things about him. So that's just my opinion. But if you guys want to weigh in, does he have any dirt on you?
What does he have on you, man?
He has nothing on me. I'll also say that he gives like the direction he gives. What were you saying? Something about direction? Because I had a thought, because he doesn't give the TDS thumbnail artists any direction in
he
which
doesn't tell anyone what to do.
Yeah.
It's such a weird thing. It'd be
doesn't.
one thing if he was like telling anyone what to do, but he almost specifically doesn't.
Literally the only criteria is you gotta have Dick's face in it and like no excessive gore. That's pretty much
He's
it.
not doing like a mafia thing, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's not
He's
him.
having fun Sopranos like Comic Skate is, where you got to pitch in and help each other out. And...
Right. And the only time he's ever, like, if I've asked him for advice on something, he'll give me his advice. Right.
Yeah.
And he'll say, hey, Ralph, yeah, I think maybe you should do this. Maybe you should do that. That's the only time he would ever like weigh in on my stuff. Right.
Yeah.
And
Not a
he
big
has,
unsolicited guy.
no, he's not an unsolicited advice type of guy. That's not him. Now, has there been times in my life where I said, hey, man, I'm up against it right now, or I'm facing this or that, what do you think? And he's given me some solid advice. One of those advices that's funny because they think he like wants me to be liquored up and all out of control. And I'll say this on air. One of those advices was, Ralph, you need to stop drinking. Right? Like, and I asked him, like, what do you think I should do? He said, well, I think you should stop drinking. That's what I think. So that's Dick Masterson telling me that. And they all have this idea that he, wants this whack pack of people who are all out of control. And, he keeps me around to, like keep, in madness or whatever, or he convinced Ricada to do this and they're all emulating him and on his orders. It's insanity, basically. But there is that perception out there, and it's because of one man, and that man's name is Josh Moon, who feels like he has been basically rejected by his daddy, and he's acted like this for years, and it's bizarre. It's bizarre behavior, and so he's come up with this: Dick orders this, or Dick tells Ralph to do that, or so and so to do that, when nothing could be further from the truth. And you guys can finish up some thoughts on that if you want. But.
Well, there's also common influences in all the people that keep being attributed to copying Dick or trying to do his lifestyle, and it's just that we're all into the American road warrior pirate.
Mint is getting a 120 on her IQ
subset
test.
of values.
Not because she's smart.
Nick Ricada, you, me, Dick, even we're all Hunter Thompson fans.
Right, we
it's
all
not
are.
like freedom started with him, with Dick.
That's right, and we all are big HST fans, actually. I'm glad you mentioned that. All right, now.
Hayden Chartsdale sent $5
couple more super
on
chats.
Rumble.
Hold on a sec.
Dick Masterson once asked the question, would you call a pedophile the N-word? Ralph answered with a resounding yes on a drunken peasant with Bosch.
I'll read
Tenchi
that out. Give me
92
a
sent
sec.
$2 on Rumble. Mint sex traffic
Yeah, I
man
can't see any
1990.
of it from where Mint
I
put
begged
us.
Riley to free me,
Fucking
but he
bitch.
said he's unable to control her target.
No, that's okay. It should pass through, but long story is why it doesn't. If on the space, they can hear him. But Tony TGD says Mint is getting a 120 on her IQ test, not because she's smart. I think she will accidentally pick the right answers. I may have done that. On Twitter. They're kind of like, well, the one I took, it gets a little tricky, but and also
I need her to fail, Ralph. I need her to get like a 90 IQ, 90 to 100. I would be okay with.
But anything, what if she knocks it like 130, 140 or some shit like that? That would be like,
that'd be
wow.
dangerous.
Then she'll already
She's like fucking Jean Grey. Just turn Riley gay, dude. She'll do it.
she already thinks she's right about everything all the time, like all women do. But if she had a high IQ, then she would be more emboldened about it.
Avon Charsdale in chat says Dick Masterson once asked the question, would you call a pedophile the N-word? Ralph answered with a resounding yes on the Drunken Peasants with Vaush, and I do remember a little bit of that night. Tenchi says, Mint sex trafficked me in 1990. I begged Riley to free me, but he said he's unable to control her targe strength. Is what she says. And so am I. Oh man. Anyway, all right. Now, Low Watermark says, how can people give to the Riley Mint Legal Fund? And that is a good question. Somebody might have that link in chat. If not, I can put it in the chat.
We gotta go fund me.
Yeah, we gotta go fund me. I'll put it in the chat right here.
We gotta go fund me because of he's out of bail, but we got some
oh, there it is.
Legal expenses to cover, like lawyers and such, court dates to attend,
travel back and forth,
just all the expenses necessary to fight the good fight.
Yeah, and people don't understand. Well, maybe they understand now since they dox you everywhere, but you live across the country, right? And so you have to go back and forth. And I know a bit about how those costs can really start to add up.
It's a hefty drive.
Way. Yes. And Kiosk, are you still here? I swear I'm going to play your song once we find. Does anybody have the IQ test? We'll play. Oh, is that a free IQ test right there? Okay. We'll see.
IQ test. Yes.
All right.
I hope to get a 69.
Okay. All right, now wait. I'll reload it here in a second, and I'll play his song first. Kiosk, great supporter. I'm not trying to cuck your song or anything, but there's Low Watermark. There's the link clip song I put in chat for the GoFundMe. Let's take a few callers though, and then I'll play the song, and then we'll do the IQ test. Okay, cool. Now let's see here. Crimsel, who I know a little bit from the Dick Show Discord and around these circles. Unmute yourself. You're live on the kill stream, sir. But you have to unmute yourself first, or else you can't.
Hey.
Is it Crimcool? See, I fucked it up. But you have to unmute yourself first, though, or else you can't speak. You know what? Sometimes it does this too. Let me remove you from speakers.
Hello?
Oh, there you go. Okay, I was about to try the workaround. Okay, go ahead.
Hey.
Hello.
What's up? Hello, sir. You're live.
Hello.
Hello. Do you have a question or comment?
I mostly just want to say that anyone choosing to continue to lie about the two of them is personally involved in this family and children to this, and they can never escape it.
Wait,
That's really it, though.
All right, one second. They're pouring in, and I appreciate all the support, but just get your comment in, and then we'll play them all. I swear we'll play them all. And thank you guys for the support. Repeat what you just said, though, and One Man Army is a great guy. But go ahead, repeat what you said.
Anyone continuing to lie about the two of them, or Vito and Dick about human trafficking and other such things, are choosing to personally involve their family and children, and honestly their friends and employers families, and their employees and employees' families, and anyone they've ever known and cared about. That's really it.
I agree.
That's their choice. They've done it, and they can never undo it. Nothing will forgive it. Even that guy who deleted his post after retracting his statement undid the retraction by deleting it. And everyone he knows and loves is still responsible for it. That's really all. I should probably stop now, though.
No, that's okay, and I agree with you said. And you reminded me of something else, and I'll also say this. So after we got into a 3-on-1 brawl, well, maybe not 3-on-1. There was another person there, but I won't get into that. And so, although they weren't doing much defense, but anyway, regardless, I won't get into all that. So after we had that, and it's all over the place, and it still is. I'm 100 pounds slimmer now, though, so I look a little bit better. But wasn't at the top, wasn't in my top form, I guess you could say, at the time. And so, I went into the Dick Show Discord, and I feel terrible about this now. I thought it was an obvious shit post at the time, but it is a shit post. It is a shit post. But I went in the Dick Show Discord, and I was mad about, the footage, and I was mad about everything that's going on, and I had a grudge, quite frankly. And I said something like, I said that me and Mint had sexual relations, which we did not, and have not, never, any such thing. And I said, Riley said it was no big deal that friends of the show could sample Mint. Now, I thought this was an obvious, obvious bullshit, right? But they've been posting... But they've been posting that screen as if it's evidence of some massive, sex trafficking thing. And Ralph admitted it. No, Ralph was just talking shit because he was mad that Mint got in a couple heavy blows into his noggin. And so that's why I said that. And I did get one retaliating blow, but it wasn't actually a punch. But we won't go into that. But it was a wild night. And so I shouldn't have said those things. I've apologized to her already for saying those things. I think I said this on air last time you were on, but I apologize again for saying that. And to you as well, Riley. I shouldn't have taken it there. I thought it was obvious bullshit. But now you've seen the same faggots who took it as bullshit at the time, holding it up as Exhibit A evidence. Oh, here's Ralph saying this when it was just me talking shit.
Well, that's the annoying part, right? You and I talking shit aside, the annoying thing is people from the Kino casino going, "Oh man, how could you have Mint Salad as a guest and exploit her autism?" Bro,
they had me on.
She was on the second
sent
episode.
$3. How do I become a friend of the show?
And that's why you hate those of us who do. I stand by my belief that I can
Tony
make fun of Eric
TGD
July
sent
because he
$2 on
flagged
Rumble.
my Twitter account.
It's obvious Mint and Ralph
there's no
never hooked up
harassment
because
because
the
we're
Ralph
going back
male
and forth.
would have
He's
knocked
right
her
now
up if
he's
he did.
shouting out the Kino casino on his social media.
I saw it.
Okay, there's no fucking chance that this is a harassment or stalking charge that sticks.
That's my opinion as well. And there's a lot of reasons for that. But yeah, go ahead.
Using stuff you or Mint have said against me and Dick, especially all this kind of keeps circling back around to using each other against each other.
Yes.
They'll use something Murph said to try to fuck with Ralph. They'll use something Dick said to fuck with Ralph. They'll use something Ralph said to fuck with Nick. And it's we all like each other. So you guys just look retarded all the time. And,
it doesn't work. And you know what? Dick, to his credit, friend of yours, friend of mine, he never got involved in any of that. He never said, "Oh, I can't fuck with Riley anymore. I can't fuck with Ralph anymore."
Avon Chartsdale
That's just the
sent
type of
$5
guy
on
he
Rumble.
is. He
Kino
just
Casino has
that's
Andy
their
Worski on every
thing.
week,
Let me
and he's
stay
way
out
more
of it
retarded than Mint
and
Salad.
turn it out to be the best decision ever because now we're all cool. And so I don't know. He's a man of high character in my opinion. And so now let me read
100%.
these out. Tony TGD says it's obvious Mint and Ralph have never hooked up because the Ralph male would have knocked her up if they did. Well, I do have a bit of a potent track record there, but we won't go into that. Avon Charsdale says Kino Casino has Andy Worski on every week, and he's way more retarded than Mint Salad. That is true.
I want to see him take a live IQ test on the next Kino Casino.
Yes.
See if he gets higher than Mint Salad.
All right, we're going to do that. We'll play these songs. Grugman says, let's go for a buck.
Grugman sent $1 on Rumble.
Or Grugman,
Let's go,
as they say
oh,
there.
oh.
And it looks like we're getting really close to the goal. Actually, I think we might have just hit it after I refresh this
send him money,
cache.
everybody. Send Ralph
61
money.
days in a row. All right, let's run through some more calls here, and then we'll do the song, then we'll do the IQ test, and I'll try to think of a couple other questions. Damn, they're rolling in. Hold on.
Henshi92 sent
One
$2
sec.
on Rumble. Remember, Worski got an IQ score of 100 live on air with JF. If she
Yes.
gets 101, she gets to call PPP a retard trafficker.
Yeah, and I don't believe the score that he got, by the way. He got 100. I'm not buying that whatsoever. Now, mine was higher, but yeah, I don't really believe that. Is this the Mensa test? Do you have to pay to take this test, or is this free? Because the one I got to, they charged me $50. I went ahead and paid it because I was like, fuck, I just sat through a fucking 30-minute test. And so I went ahead and paid it. But go ahead, Droopy Drawers. We're going to run through these callers. Lightning round, go.
Hey, Ethan, Mint, and Riley. Mint, I just had a quick question for you about the gentleman who snuck up behind you in the parking lot. I think you handled yourself really well. I thought it was hilarious. But how did you feel whenever that was happening? Did you feel threatened?
Yeah. It's weird to have, it's weird to be at 11 p.m. at night alone in Dallas and you're just walking around alone at night and then 3 guys circle you. That's fucking scary. I didn't know what their intentions were.
Yeah, and
I didn't even know there were 3 people. I only seen one on the video.
Yeah, there was one on the video. I didn't show it because I'm a retard. In a metaphorical sense. Okay. But there was a guy. There was a guy off to the very. What is this? The left, very off to the left.
Peripheral.
And then there's a guy right behind me who is filming me. So that guy has footage somewhere.
And that would be weird, even if you weren't in a hot den of enemies.
Right,
yeah,
that would be
yeah. Well,
weird. In
I
any
think you did a
location.
great job. Keep it up, guys. You're all doing great, including you, Ethan. Good job, guys.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Yep.
And I sent her a message after, said I thought she handled it with great poise. And I said the same thing to Dick. I was like, I thought she handled herself great. And her boyfriend just got carted away, and it's just her out there. And of course, all these E-celeb cocksuckers. I won't get into my beef with certain.
She didn't
other
use any
people there.
slurs, Ralph.
No, she didn't.
Never. I would never use a
She
slur.
didn't go to our PR school.
No, but I sent her a message. I was like, really poise is the word for it. Because, if she was so, out of it crazy, she wouldn't have been able to handle herself. Okay. Now, Gaunt Respecter 88,650. I'm presuming this is a troll, but go ahead. Lightning round. Are you there? Are you there, Gaunt Respecter? Unmute yourself if you are, because if not, you'll have to go.
This guy's disrespecting the gun.
I know. I thought he was a Gaunt Respecter. Go ahead. You're unmuted now. You can speak. Oh my God. All right, Gaunt Respecter, you've disrespected the Gaunt. Get out of here. Okay, now let's take another call.
All right, we'll be right back after these messages. Yeah.
Thug life. 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 Thug life.
As it turns out, sometimes
Thug
life
life.
just
Hit you with things.
life just
Thug
goes
life.
on. Nick's live streaming shits all over the place
Thug
in front of
life.
everybody.
Thug life. Thug life. Thug life. Thug life.
All right. Thor's Hammer. And we're back live. Episode 33 of On Ice. Ice. Glacier winter is coming. Yeah. I guess I want to give a special shout out to Eric July. Eric, why July, man? Shout out to Derek July, cause Eric saved Dick's life. Check this out.
As it turns out, sometimes life just
hits you with things.
Life just goes on. Nick's live streaming shits all over the place in front of everybody, and you kind of have to cover it. That's the thing about life. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Oh man. I was getting so many messages during the infamous Nick Rekieta Eric July live stream.
I was just about to
Eric
quit.
keeps saving
I
this
was just
show.
about to kill myself.
Yeah.
Honestly, my girlfriend was out of town and I got bored.
Nothing to do.
And I was really sucking ass at F-Zero. Like, I can't.
That game's hard.
I cannot get any of these tracks. I'm done. So I went downstairs and I loaded my gun and I put it in my mouth.
Yeah.
And then I put on Nick's show. I'm like, I might as well give Nick a couple views.
Yeah, give him a couple super chats before you bite the dust.
And then I held a gun in my mouth like this.
Yeah.
And Nick said, "Oh, Eric July's in the chat. He really wants to come on for some reason." And I said, "Oh, well, I'll tell you a joke. I'm just gonna cock the gun." And I cocked the gun like he's probably joking that. And then I heard, "Hey, hey, hey!" And I said, "No fucking way! No fucking way!"
Oh my god.
Howdy, partners. Howdy, partners. Welcome to my stereo store. I'm Don Cheadle from Boogie Nights, partners. Hello, Nicholas, partner. How can I? Hey, partner. Has anyone ever described a parking lot to you in 40 minutes, partner? Howdy, partner.
My parking lot has so many gates you would not believe.
So you have like a parking lot in your industrial well? Oh, howdy.
Oh, well, let me tell you now.
Parking lot? No, siree. Designed by Daedalus to confine Cthulhu himself.
If you meant a private labyrinth designed only for vehicles of my sorting, which no mortal may trespass upon, then yes. But a public parking lot? Absolutely not, sir.
And you have 2 gates for 3 driveways? Oh, I guess if you want to put these in terms of your integers, sir, partner.
Okay.
Good stuff, good stuff. I love that they make him they make Derek sound like Foghorn Leghorn. It's fucking great. Let's see. Episode 33. 33 on ice.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like he's kind of gone a little bit dark.
The Cocaine Casino.
I did hear.
Cocaine Casino. All right, another kill stream.
All right.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, brother? How's it going?
Your boy didn't do too bad, did he? I want that to be my last word.
Roundbow 6 sent
as I
$5
die.
on Rumble.
Like, as I,
I'm
if,
late.
if nobody's there for my last words, just say you were there, and that my last words were, "Your boy didn't do too bad, did he?" God, what a fucking creep, man!
Dude. And then
Aaron's the reason we got those colors changing straws for women, so they know when their drinks get spiked.
Then who smiles in their Okay, so look.
There's two ways to do a mugshot. First off, the normal way is. By the way, did you hear that super chat? I'm not sure if you could hear that ding or not.
No, I can't hear anything.
Okay, all right. My fucking shit fucked up. Used to be able to hear it, but I'll figure that out. Anyway, okay. So there's two ways to do a mugshot. First off, the normal way is, I just got arrested. I shouldn't be smiling. I should at least have a somewhat somber look on my face, right? Because it sucks to get arrested, right?
Yeah.
And then there's the full cheese mode. There's the full, gigantic smile cheese
The Bill
mode.
Gates.
Yeah, the Bill Gates, the giant smile mode. Those
Your boy didn't do too bad, did he?
are the two ways. He picked the pedo grin instead. Like I don't get it.
If you go through their mugshots, it's like Kayla doesn't even know where she is. Nick is like, God damn it, I got arrested. April's like doing a mugshotty. And then Aaron goes, oh yeah, I'm just gonna do a pedo smile. That's cool. Right? You guys got them all. You got every kind of mugshot.
Nick's is by far the most iconic though. Cause it's like, oh fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's how a mugshot's supposed to look, right? Like it's like, oh fuck. Like God fucking you know what I mean? Like, oh shit. This is
Both of their mugshots are like different versions of I did it. Like Aaron is like, I did it. And Nick's like, God damn it.
Yeah, then...
Look at me. I got everybody, including me, arrested. Look at my little apple plum nose. I love the news report. It's like 37-year-old. Aaron like, ooh. That's rough. His eggs are drying up.
Then I had to stream it. I had to stream his hearing, even though I heard maybe you're not supposed to. I don't know. I didn't quite understand what the judge said there. So
the sound went out. The sound cut out. I was listening to that on I was waiting in my the parking lot at Pilates, going like, "Oh, come on! I got it. I got a couple minutes here. Let's go." But it cut out for me right there as well.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Some kind of announcement.
Yeah, some kind of announcement. I couldn't quite hear it, but I actually sent in a request to get this information. Also, there's a super chat. Hold on one sec.
$5 Vito's meltdown.
I don't know if you can hear that or not. But...
Josh status.
No, I can read it.
They should both be sentenced to do one push-up on camera a day as punishment.
They used to pop
What does Null
through.
think I should do about Vito? Whatever Null thinks I should do, I'll just do.
Well, he
the
wants you to
opposite
kill
because
him, I
he's
think.
fucking stupid.
Yeah,
okay, well then I'll keep doing the show.
Suspector sent $5. Vito's meltdown is reaching Null.
Remember, Null said he would kill
be sentenced to do one
Vito
push-up on
with no
camera a day as
remorse
punishment.
whatsoever. He would kill Vito. That's how much
Yeah,
he
and then
is.
he like role played as like he's like, if President Joe Biden came to me and said, here's a 1911 pistol, and Sean the Law Whale was like giggling about it.
What's up with that fat fuck? By the way, I tried to be nice to this guy, but like I'm tired of his shit, honestly. And he's
well, did you see who he's getting married to?
Yeah, I did. I showed it yesterday.
You'd be upset. You got Nick's bitches. You put them together, they don't weigh as much as Sean the Law Whale's wife. I mean, come on. What are we? Is it confusing? What's going on here?
And let me say,
diabetic is jealous.
Let me say, both ladies look lovely. We had a little late, or I guess early, dinner there in Minnesota. I can see why Aaron's upset though. Let's just say that.
Because he doesn't get to watch anymore. That's why he's upset.
Dude, man, why did he do this to himself? He did all this.
I don't know. He's a real weird guy. Like, just the way he handles all of this is very bizarre.
Like, if he'd never said, like, just take the L, honestly. And I won't say everything I heard off the record, but like I said, we had dinner and everything. Not a good guy, beyond what is known out in the public. Basically did this to himself. And you know what I mean? And you probably know some of the things too. but like, just take the L. Okay, it sucks. Believe me, I know. But you know, just kind of move on. Especially, you know, I've done some dumb shit in regards to you know, losing a female or whatever. But not. I think Emholt has set a new bar. Honestly, you know,
well, Emholt lost 2 girls according to him. That's like,
at the same damn time.
Yeah, he was like, before he got the restraining order, he's like, "Oh, I love my sweet Kayla. Or I love my sweet Kayla." It's like, "Oh, so you lost both of them? Oh, no wonder you're so pissed off."
Oh, dude. And then like he got the 90-day probation charge for the harassment order, which I know a little something about that too. And not about
dude, hearing your coverage from like the criminal side has been really entertaining.
Well, I mean, I know what I'm talking about.
It's like well, you know, because he was like a coach. He'd be like, "Well, you know what they're trying to do here," and he'd say something like, "Wow, that's really insightful." I'd be like, "Oh my God, Ralph's right."
Well, they clearly are. It's like, dude, just shut up. I know it's hard. Believe me, I know it's hard, especially when you get on air and you talk every day, and you know you're still mad at some people, right? Like you're still mad. You have these feelings of anger.
Yeah.
But man, each time you slip up a little bit, you slip in a little reference, you can definitely get away with it. Believe me. As long as you don't get explicit with names and stuff like that. But every time you do that, you saw that one night I fell off the wagon. What did I do? First thing I did was just no slick comments, no nothing, just outright fucking promo cut on everybody, names included, and which was retarded. And so, like, I'm trying to give him genuine advice. Like, just shut the fuck up about this shit. I guess he's worried he won't have a show without it. But like, you're
he can't help it, man. Like, I don't even think his fans seem to be like cops. If I could imagine a radio personality whose audience was entirely police officers, like that's Aaron Imholt's show. It's like fucking dog shit. Like he reads the news and then makes sound effects and goes like, "Oh, could you believe that? Could you believe that?" Like, I mean, yeah, I guess, man. But he's already fucking up. He's already being cute.
Yeah, and you know, and his ex-wife, I didn't realize, you know, he got on air and basically lied and tried to act like, you know, him and his ex-wife had made up and they were all good and all this and that, while at the same time, she had taken him back to court to put the 30-day or 90-day probation on his ass for violating the order. So he was lying about that the whole time too, right? The guy is just not a trustworthy witness, let's put it that way.
Oh yeah, that's got to be funny. Like Detective Popples and the prosecution, like, "Oh yeah, so who's our witness?" Just this guy that beat every woman in the case and his ex-wife. He's got 3 protective orders against him.
It'd be like me being your star witness, except even worse.
And the local news just profiled him as like a sex offender. Dude, if you're on the news and they're blurring out other people in the video of you, you fucked up.
Yeah, you heard me say that about Gino. They blurred out Gino's. They blurred out Gino, so they didn't show it next to this fucking revenge pornographer. And I know Kiwi Farm's like, "Well, Ralph's got a lot of nerve to say something." Like, well, if anything, I'm a fucking expert on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw that one. Oh well, what's Ralph covering it from? Like the side of doing it? Yeah, that's what he's covering.
Yeah,
it from.
That's exactly what I'm covering it from, and I'm saying it's stupid to do. And I know from experience now. You know, sometimes you do stupid shit. It is what it is, but it doesn't help to pile on the stupid shit, right?
It's so funny.
And then what is the state gonna call him up like that? He's killing their case. Like I don't. It's like, oh yeah, this guy's charged with revenge porn against one of the one of the defendants, and he said all this on air, and he's talking about April stinks apparently today, which she doesn't. I met her. I don't know where he's getting that from. But just a very strange individual.
Yeah, he's a real weirdo.
Yeah, like April's cool as fuck. I met her, she was funny. I said, you were by far the talent on the show. Because
I love it. He's got this new little guy on who Mersh made cry. Did you see that dude?
Oh, Crutches left. Johnny Crutches left is what I saw today.
Johnny Crutches left. Oh,
yes,
that's too bad.
Johnny Crutches is gone. That's what I heard today. Let me see if I can find that.
Johnny Crutches is the only person on earth who could fill in that spot.
Yeah, I saw. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know if I can find it right now, but I saw a video earlier and I meant to pull it up, but I think Crutches is gone. I think NLO reported on that. That Crutches is gone, which I don't blame him, obviously. Yeah, I think he's out of there. He's already been going on other shows talking shit about him.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah.
Wow, I might want to talk to that guy.
Yeah.
Never mind what I said. He's cool, actually. Maybe he could take Vito's spot.
Well,
he has thinner skin.
Okay, now that you brought it up, what's going on with Vito? Of course, I do want to make it known I won the poll to replace Vito if it came down to that.
It might.
Yeah, well, maybe a third chair. Maybe a third chair is what he needs. Mint was in the chat and said maybe you would take some of the hate off of him because I have my own haters and some of them.
Vito already has 2 chairs, so maybe a 4th chair.
Yeah, maybe a recliner. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But I did win the poll.
We were doing great. I traveled across the fucking country to go on Destiny's show to get some, do some publicity and get some new viewers on. And then he starts the episode off by fucking banning the longest supporters of that show and my show. So guys that have been supporting me for like 10 fucking. Hey, here's something you don't do. Don't ban people who write songs. Don't do it. That's gonna backfire. Don't piss off the people who write songs for your shows
and make content for your shows and memes and give you money.
Yeah. Give you money. Yeah,
right?
exactly.
I remember.
I don't know, man. Like all this, like complaining about getting made fun of. Like I'm sure that like tracks in some kind of circle. But when you're doing a podcast for people who are like working all day for money, it doesn't really work. Like that's not like a valid complaint for people who are listening to the show and have to work in real jobs. So I don't know. There's another way to handle it, but it's not.
Well, it's a privilege
people.
to be able to talk for a living rather than to actually have to work for a living, right?
Yeah, you and me are in like the BoJack school. Like whatever you want, you keep smiling. Whatever you want, you keep the audience happy. That's all that matters. Nothing else matters.
You remember the speech to Sarah Lynn underneath the kitchen table there? That's all that matters. Keep these motherfuckers smiling because they're the only ones who'll ever give a fuck about you. And it's true.
100% true.
God, I love that show. I'm almost scared to watch it. I want another run on it, but it gets heavy in certain points. I've seen it about 3 times already, but okay. Clip Sama's in chat. So Clip Sama.
Good.
Null thinks Dick is faking drama like Lolcow Live. Well, I don't believe that. But what is your take on that?
I mean, you can go in the Discord, the paid Discord, and read the. This is a meltdown that's like spiraling across many mediums.
What's he so mad about though? Like that's what like the show was killing it. He was promoting it really well, I thought. Showing how the numbers were growing, and like I don't know what turned him a little
I don't
sour.
know.
And I still like Vito, by the way. Like, you know, half of this is me.
Jesus. All right. If you're still watching this far along in the show, it's time to do some shilling. Right now, live on funmycomic.com. Cash grab 2 from Cecil. Orange is the new fat. Sitting at 545 backers. With 97% of their funding goal reached. 29 days to go. You got 29 days to get yourself a copy of Cash Grab 2. That Dan Lawless cover looks so damn good. Alright, after destroying New York City, Cecil's facing certain death in men's prison. At that moment, he bravely realizes he is a woman and is sent to women's prison. So yeah, you can grab that Dan Lawless cover, 100K stretch goal, free chrome trading card by Anna, that Star Wars girl. For $25, you can get the Cash Grab 2 Trump Handmade in America cover by Dan Lawless. $25. America is great again. Cecil's got a tie made out of chest hair. For $215, you get the I Want It all the books and all the merch. 5 cover combo set and all the merch. Cash Grab 2 follows Cecil as he navigates the savage world of women's prison and his confusing journey into blossoming womanhood. A coming of age tale to melt the heart of even the most cynical douchebag. Story by Cecil Jones. Cover A, Donald Lay and Inkspot. Oh, I haven't heard Inkspot's name in a while. Cover B, John Malin and Kyle Ritter. Cover Unmolested by Cecil. Cover C, Dale Keown. Cover D, John Malin and Matt Yackey. Cover Absolutely Ravaged and Molested by Cecil. Jesus Christ. Cover E, Trump cover by Dan Lawless. Booby Mousepad, baseball cap, t-shirt, Cecil race car. Oh, I didn't get to see the Cecil race car yet. How does it look? Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, it's red and yellow. Dollar bills, y'all. Oh, there's the shirt. Thug Life, free Cecil. Cash grab hat. Wait, now I just want to know if the car's on here. Hold on, we'll be back. Okay, this is like what, the first 5 pages, I take it. There's no car. I don't know. This thing, I can't fucking see it. So I'm so pissed. What the fuck? Hmm. Hmm. You think we should read this? Oh no. That's brilliant. Love it. Just draw a fucking apple and color it all the color of skin. It's available right now, folks. That's a good looking hat, too. Orange and black. Orange is the new fat. He finally did New York orange. Go back it today on funmycomic.com. Part 2. Yeah, yo. We'll be back after these messages.
Mexican Americans love their nanas and their nonos and their ninas and their ninos. Nanu, nanu, nina, no, no. Mexican Americans love their nanas and their nonos and their ninas and their ninos. Nanu, nanu, nina, no, no. Mexican Americans love their nanas and their nonos and their ninas and their ninos. Nanu, nanu, nina, no, no. Mexican Americans love their nanas and their nonos and their ninas and their ninos. Nanu, nanu, nina, no, no. Mexican Americans.
Hello?
Hey, Alex, you gotta come back to work.
I quit there fucking months ago, man.
How baked are you right now?
Who is this? Hello?
Hey, Alex, you gotta come back to work.
I quit there fucking months ago, man.
How baked are you right now?
Who is this? Hello?
Hey, Alex, you gotta come back to work.
I quit there fucking months ago, man.
How baked are you right now?
Who is this? Hello?
Hey, Alex, you gotta come back to work.
I quit there fucking months ago, man.
How baked are you right now?
Who is this? Hello?
Hey, Alex, you gotta come back to work.
I quit there fucking months ago, man.
How baked are you right now?
Who is this? Hello?
Hey, Alex, you gotta come back to work.
I quit there fucking months ago, man.
How baked are you right now?
Who is this? Hello?
Hey, Alex, you gotta come back to work.
I quit there fucking months ago, man.
How baked are you right now?
Who is this? Hello?
Hey, Alex, you gotta come back to work.
I quit there fucking months ago, man.
How baked are you right now?
Who is this? Hello?
Hey, Alex, you gotta come back to work.
I quit there fucking months ago, man.
How baked are you right now?
Who is this? Hello?
Hey, Alex, you gotta come back to work.
I quit there fucking months ago, man.
How baked are you right now?
Who is this? Hello?
Hey, Alex, you gotta come back to work.
I quit there fucking months ago, man.
How baked are you right now?
Who is this? Hello?
Hey, Alex, you gotta come back to work.
I quit there fucking months ago, man.
How baked are you right now?
Who is this? Hello?
Hey, Alex, you gotta come back to work.
All right. And now, folks, I'm going to present to you colors for SLED HEADZ, the Gun Fu Supernatural, the Gun Fu Woo Supernatural Romcom with art by Kristian Rossi. Is now 85% complete. We're going to go ahead and take a look at some colored pages that just came in. They just came in today. And so, as we wrap this stream up, we shall take a look. Excuse me. Does that look fire? Wait, did it open up? I didn't do it yet. Oh, yeah. Whoa, oh, weird. How's it look? Yeah, it looks fire. Bow, bow, bow. In good old Alaska, there's a whorehouse that doubles as a casino in a wooden cabin ski lodge style whorehouse casino called the Sex Castle in Alaska. And there's a little group, a little gang of snowmobile riders called the SLED heads. The snowmobile riding gang. They hang out at the Sex Castle Whorehouse Casino. And there's a whore that works at the Sex Castle. Check this out. Her name's Monica. But Monica's cursed. She's cursed with the kiss of death. She's a cursed whore. Whore's cursed. Anything she kisses dies. And so Kenny here, the leader of the Sledheads, yeah, he ends up falling in love with Monica. And everybody thinks he's crazy because he fell in love with a whore at the whorehouse. But his whole retarded logic of thinking is, well, we're at a whorehouse, so everybody here has money. So if a whore loves you here, it's not for your money, right? And so he ends up falling in love with Monica, the cursed whore, and he wants to marry her, but he has to set her free from the madam that runs the whorehouse casino. And she sets a price and shit. And he's just like, he's broke. He can't set her free. But anyways, everybody thinks he's crazy and shit, his boys. But so this is in the past. This happened in the past, Sledheads. And as you can see here, chips are getting pulled away. People are getting felted. Kenny's just lost the last of their money. And Kenny's asking Goose for the rainy day fund, the last of their money. It's like, fuck no, you just lost all our shit. We need this shit. It's like, no, fuck that. We're gonna get all our money back and then some. We're gonna double our money, boys. And get on those bets over there. And this shit looks fire, dude. I love this. Color palette's fucking good. Let's see, I want to show them all. Or should I go early? Wait. Fuck it. I want to see what this rat one is. Oof. Bruh. Goosebumps? Holy shit. What is that feeling that I'm feeling? God damn. Mm. I'm pleased. Looks fucking good, dude. Sledheads, the gun fu supernatural rom-com with art by Kristian Rossi. Glacier winter is coming. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna come. There's Crash. There's Kilo. Fucking swindling, getting everybody to bet on all the rats except for Black. There's a Goose starting the race. That's fucking good shit, man. Yes. Boom. Boom. Bro, this is so fucking good. It's like, man. And now for the finale. Well, of today's stream. The last new page you get to see. Enjoy it. This is a fire page. This is what good work looks like. Thank you, Kristian. Wait till you guys get to read this here at Glacier Mountain Comics. We're really gonna make that fire shit. If you get to read it, let me know what you think about it. Dude, look at all the shots that Crash killed. He's fucking sucking on a lemon. There's the two-headed madam. Yes. Madam running the whorehouse casino. It's two-headed and badass. Oh, I love this extreme close-up. He fucking killed it. And then matching the color with the drapes over here. Fantastic. Blue and blue. It's just cool because this shit is just like somehow he's nailed like the fucking shiny puffy ski suits just by simply like doing highlights, because it's still like flat colors, right? But you kind of get the sense that it's like, I don't know, like shiny, pleathery type deal, I guess. Right? He fucking kills it at that. Alright. Enough of me pimping out about my books upcoming. Let's wrap this shit up. I want to go have a cigarette. We'll be back after these messages. Yeah.
Adios, turd nuggets. 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 Adios, turd nuggets.
Alright. I got like 10 minutes left of me, and then we're outie.
Well,
Fucking with him a little
here's
bit.
the thing. It does get kind of annoying to get like the same joke over and over.
Sure.
But not when they're number one, not when they're paying. Oh, Vito always shoves himself into controversy. Like he makes hugely controversial statements on Twitter.
Yes.
And then we'll argue with people for hours. And the people who like a lot of people enjoy doing that, so they end up as audience members on the show and think that that's what he wants all the time. So I could see getting exhausted by that, but you can't come in and just ban. You can't come in and just ban
COOF sent
customers,
$2
man.
on Rumble.
You gotta mute them.
Thank
or
you for not
something.
killing yourselves.
Let's
Folded
take a
hands.
break. I
And
don't
thank
know.
you, Dick,
There's
for
another way to
returning
deal
my
with
wrench.
it, but
Folded hands.
having a 2 week meltdown and going after Mint and Riley, like going after Riley. Suicide.
Well, I was like, me and Riley and Mint got in a fist fight, and you didn't get rid of them over that. I don't think you're gonna get rid of them over them trolling Vito. Like, what the fuck? We had a knockdown, drag out, bloody ass fucking fist fight. You know, I don't think I don't think them messing with Vito is gonna get them the Apollo stage hook, right? Like,
I don't know. I don't get it. Especially Mint's been nothing but supportive of him and Super Killer too. I don't know why he's bringing her into it, but maybe it's that.
Is it Super Killer?
Super Killer being late.
Is that what it is?
Super Killer being very fucking late. That might.
How late is it? Can you tell me? Because I heard a year. I've heard 7 months. Like, I don't know the official time that it's
on the
late.
verge of being too early. Once it gets too late, you gotta you gotta make it like a, To Kill a Mockingbird sequel. It's gotta be a 50-year fucking what is it? Democracy in China from ACDs. Did Axl Rose? Didn't he spend like 10 years on that? I don't know. I might be too mean on the show. That might be an issue.
What's entertainment?
Yeah, it's. And he's also on this thing of like, don't try to convince me I'm not happy about my weight. I'm like, what?
Of course you're not. No fat person is. That's fucking retarded. You think
what are people supposed to say then? Okay,
dude,
I accept your body positivity. Like, no, wrong. Can you imagine if I went on the show and said I'm tired of getting mocked for my alcoholism? No, wrong. I'm tired of people complaining when I start slurring. No.
Well, it's a total lie is the thing. No fat person, especially if you're like really fat, is happy with being that fat. Like, I mean,
I'm skinny. I'm not fucking happy.
Right. Like, exactly. I mean, I'm just saying it's a lie. Now, I lost a lot of weight, and I gained even 10 pounds back, and I'm like Kate Moss, like I said earlier, like I got to get that 10 pounds back off. Like fuck this. But fat people are not happy with being fat. That's a myth. That's a misnomer from the media. Like,
I mean, you gotta fix it. You got to fix it. So I don't know. It's really funny because everybody likes him so much, even after this, even after this meltdown.
Right? Like it's almost. I don't know.
Almost likes him more.
Yes, that's what I was about to say. That it's almost like it proved. Now, is there any update? First off, I saw a comment. I shouldn't repeat this on air, but they showed that Eric July had them blocked and Vito had them blocked, and they said you might as well replace Vito with Eric July at this point. Oh wait, Eric July has actually put out some comic books. I started dying laughing.
Yeah. Well, they're in a race. Like, Eric July is gonna put out 200 comics, and maybe one of them is good, and Vito's gonna work on a comic for 10 years, and maybe it'll be good. Like, there's two different angles that they're approaching comics with.
Well, what's the holdup too? I heard his artist is in Mexico. I'm in Mexico myself. I don't know if you know, like, what's stopping him from releasing it, or.
I mean, in my opinion, it's just like project management's very difficult. I've been doing it for like 10 years. It's very difficult, and then there's a lot of like making a comic's very hard. So there's a lot of things you don't fix until it's too late, and it's extremely difficult to make artists work and get things done, and to deal with them obviously is very difficult because none of them take criticism. So
well, they're all fucked up, and yeah, I mean, you're right. Like, I mean, they're all fucked up, and you get one run at it, and they work when they want to work, and it's like, okay, well, and Vito's not the one drawing it, right? So he really can't fucking control that at all.
That's a big problem.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, man. I feel bad for him a little bit. It's just, it's tough, man, because.
I feel bad if he wasn't fucking over people that are also paying me. That's a problem for me.
Yeah.
Like that guy you just banned was paying $5, $250 of that was mine. So what's going on here?
Well, you don't ban people who pay you. Like this is like a baseline thing. I mean, maybe if they went like super stalker or crazy or something, I guess. But like, you just don't.
You can always tell those guys.
Yeah, you can tell those guys. Yeah.
You can tell those
guys.
guys.
And I've had that happen once or twice. But like, you don't ban. It'd be like if I went through here and started banning all the super chatters and just be like, yeah, go away. I don't want to make any money at this anymore. Right? Like
make any money. I'm gonna go work at. I'm gonna go join an internship at Deloitte.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get a real job. No, I'm not, motherfucker. Like, what the fuck? I don't want a real job, or else I wouldn't be doing this.
$2 on Rumble. Don't shit where you.
I mean, we're making a shitload of money. $6,000 a month. We're making like $12,000 on that show. That's great. That's a fucking mortgage payment.
Fuck yeah, it's great. Even a split between two, that's fucking great. And you got your other show too, but like. He's banning people like there's overlap too, right? Between the Dick Show and the Biggest Problem. So like, yeah, it's like just whoa, Vito, like hold on, man, you're fucking up both shows. Like, I don't know, maybe he'll get right. We'll see. What would be your advice for his appearance tomorrow?
Just stay off the fucking internet. Stop arguing with people on the internet. Respond to somebody once, then just don't respond to them anymore if they're arguing with you. Like people just sit on there and argue all day and fuck with your brain. You can't. And stay off of Reddit for God's sake. They're the fucking stupidest people. No one on Reddit wants anybody to make any money. That's how Reddit works.
Reddit may even be worse than Kiwi Farms, honestly.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
I hate saying that out loud.
Because Reddit gets rid of all the pedophiles and Null doesn't. So Null lets the pedophiles stay on and keep things fresh. You know? Maybe that's the advice that I should take from Null, because Null let that pedophile on Kiwi Farms for like 5 years. So
and gave him a special badge for being a pedophile, Dick.
Yeah. Isn't that wild?
And he
Have you ever given anyone a special badge for being a pedophile? I sure haven't.
No, I never have. No, if I identify a pedophile, I excommunicate them. Instead, they give them fucking awards on Kiwi Farms, and I have them contact the local Quixote County, whatever the fuck county Nick lives in,
Keogh
right?
County.
Yeah, Keogh County. Like
we're sending our best pedophile in to get the video.
And then what? The guys.
What the fuck was that about? What the fuck was that? Null's just ignoring it. Like, bro, you mean the first guy that went in was a pedophile? How far down the list do we have to go of Kiwi farmers who went in that when I do not hit a pedophile?
Well, how many years have I been saying that place is full of pedophiles?
I mean, I always thought you were just talking shit, but then like,
well, I know most people did, and then it's like, well, here's pedophile number one right here. Most people did think I was just talking shit, but I wasn't.
It's like Rittenhouse. Rittenhouse shoots into the mob of liberals, and it's pedo. Like, oh, okay. Well, thank God he ran out of bullets, I guess.
Then did you read that guy's story? He like was sleeping on a park bench, and hard times happen, but he's a pedophile, so whatever. But he writes to the president every day for a pardon and all this crazy shit.
I read some of those. That was so funny.
It was like the most schizo fucking shit of all time. Like I can't even. and this is the guy you're leading with, and then he's like, he wants this body cam footage so bad. And you know what? Honestly, of course, me and Nick are cool. I consider him friends.
Well, he made it seem like it was easy, and he raised money telling people it was easy to get. Now he got
he's got nothing.
Like, oh, whoops.
Now he's got nothing, and
now he's got to blame Nick. Like, oh, well, it's Nick. Nick on principle should actually just give it to me. Like, oh,
why would he do that?
No, you told all your pals that it was easy to get. What happened to that? No.
Yeah.
Why can't do a push-up? No.
So he's like, Nick, you could sign the release. April, you could sign the release. Kayla, you could sign the release. Why would any of them do that? Like, that would be the dumbest fucking thing possible. Like, oh yeah, let me help out Kiwi Farms and Josh Moon get content. And also, it's not like he's just gonna get it and put it out there for everybody to examine, right? He's gonna get it and milk it on his show, probably for 2 or 3 shows worth.
Yeah, sell it.
Yeah, he's gonna make money on it. Right? Like, it would be one thing if he just put it out there for everybody to examine. You know, that might be one thing, but that's not what he's planning
Nick
to do.
could just post it then.
Yeah,
exactly. That's what he wanted to do.
Yeah. But
I mean, maybe Nick's saving it so he can do what Noel was going to do with it, make money on it. Like, that's the.
Yeah, I think he might have it. I didn't actually ask him that, but yeah, he may. I know he's seen part of it at least. But yeah, maybe he should do that. Actually, that's a good idea.
I don't think they can keep it from him. I mean, I think that's
yeah, because Discovery. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Until next time, folks, episode 33 of On Ice comes to a close. I'll see you guys when I see you guys. It is what it is, partner. Partner. It's been a hell of a show. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy.
You can't stay scared forever, Sarah. 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 You can't stay scared forever.
And appreciate.
You can't stay scared forever, Sarah. 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 You can't stay scared for
Oh, yeah. Okay. I guess this should be like a Johnny Cash song, man. Sam Hyde was a cowboy, oh, riding through the West, looking for adventure. Okay, hold up. Oh, Sam Hyde was a cowboy, riding through the West. Sam Hyde was a cowboy, riding through the West, looking for adventure and looking for a test. So he came upon an outlaw named Hassan. He was a liberal. Oh, they stared each other down in a duel that would be critical. Oh, Sam Hyde drew his gun, and Hassan did the same. They circled round each other in a deadly dangerous game. Oh, Sam came upon an outlaw named Hassan. He was a liberal. Oh, they stared each other down in a duel that would be critical. There's tension in the air. You could cut it with a knife. The cowboy and the outlaw in a deadly, deadly strife. Oh, Sam came upon an outlaw named Hassan. He was a liberal. Oh, they stared each other down in a duel that would be critical. I should have told the computer who wins this fight. The sun, oh, it was setting as the duel began. Oh, both men fired their guns with a thunderous sound like a band. Oh, both men fired their guns with a thunderous sound like a band. Oh, Sam Hyde came upon an outlaw named Hassan. He was a dirty liberal.
Thug life. Thug life.
They stared each other down in a duel that would be critical.
Thug life.
In the end, Sam Hyde was victorious in the fight. Hassan fell to the ground, and Sam, he rode off in the night. Ah, Sam shot that filthy liberal in his $1 million house, and he rode off stared each other down in a duel that would be critical. Wow, what a great song. Cock teased me right, it edged me right to the end. Oh shit. Whoops. 10 out of 10.